Unity, love, abundance, prosperity, and all things divine. I hope all is well. Happy Mars cycle. I hope everyone truly has been sitting with themselves and, of course, also enjoying family as well, because I know that Thanksgiving and a lot of people that celebrate Thanksgiving has gotten together with families and truly been sitting and learning and growing and just spending time with their loved ones and also spending time with themselves. Now, on this Mars cycle, one of the cards in which I pulled was the Hangman in reverse. Now, what does that entail? Well, right now we are in a Mercury retrograde in the sign of Sagittarius. Now, with this Mercury retrograde, anytime these come up, this is a time for you to stop, pause, and reflect and think about all the things in which you have learned as of recently. Also, with the Scorpio season just coming up to an end, it has picked and poked at the things that are beneath the surface that you have not put any awareness or any focus to. Or if you did put focus to it, it was still some underlying things that you were unaware of. But with that Scorpionic energy, and you being in that energy, it poked at these things and it brought it to the surface. That way you can purge and life. Now, before then, during Libra season, it showed you the imbalances. So these different imbalances could have come up in by way of, okay, this was something that I did in the past in regards to this job or this situation or with this group of people or so far and so forth. However, these different things played out for you in your reality. Now, during this Mercury retrograde, it's getting you to sit down and think before you proceed forward and whatever your plans is moving forward, to think about what it is that you need to do and what you need to release and let go of. That way this energy can move and navigate the way in which it's going to move. Also, doing this, something else that you could do as well is bring to an end the things that has been holding you back from you being able to honor how you feel, honor how others feel, for you to stand more into your divine masculine or your divine feminine, however that energy plays out in your own personal life. The more you continue to put awareness to these things, the better you'll be able to exert yourself and also set clear boundaries. You'll be able to structure yourself more. You'll be able to be more consistent. You'll be able to see the different things that are causing the imbalances, just like it showed you during Libra season. Also, with the Hangman in reverse, this could be pointing towards ideas that you have been sitting on for quite some time. Now, if you think about the Hangman upright, it shows you the things in which you are thinking about. You are in thought. You in deep thought. If you also look at the card itself, you can see that it is a sunlight figure in behind the actual individual's head. Now, it's illuminating these things that are in your mind space that you've been housing and sitting and focusing on for quite some time. Well, before you take a move and you step out and make these things into something tangible and something that will yield some kind of results, you first have to sit. And this Mercury retrograde came at the right time and also in the right energy as well. Being in the Sagittarian energy, think about a sage, the guru, the one that goes out and seek knowledge and wisdom, the one that goes and interpret these things and also be able to give it to you in a message to you. That way it can be easier digestible for you and how it works for your energy. Now, the more you get to sit and know your energy during this Mercury retrograde, the more you'll be able to utilize what is present. You'll be able to become more of a vocal individual within whatever realm that you're going to be in. Some of the people that may be called into question right now is someone that has like a lot of Mercurian energy. So you're talking about Virgo and you're talking about Gemini because it's ruled by Mercury. You also can think about the other mutable signs as well, like Sag, because Sag is one mutable sign, also Pisces as well. So they may very well be feeling this energy a lot more intensely. Or anybody that has a strong Mercury placement, and no matter what sign is in, just because Mercury rules Virgo and Gemini doesn't mean that this energy doesn't have an effect on others. So during this Mercury retrograde, you get to sit with your energy and get to know yourself more and how you communicate and how you exert yourself and how your mind works and how your energy is placed during this time. Now, this is getting you to unfold. Now, if you also want to take it serious about tarot, The card that comes before the hangman is the justice card. So whatever it is that was causing the imbalance, which you can also point that towards Libra, because it talks about justice dealing with law and so far and so forth. So anything that has caused the scales to lean towards one side and then it causes an imbalance on the other side, well, it's balancing itself out right now. And how you do that is you by you sitting with yourself and bringing awareness to these things that are holding you back, that's causing the imbalances that Scorpio has been picking at. Say, hey, well, this is, you see the imbalance, but this is what was causing this imbalance. Now, the card that comes right after the hangman is the death card. So it's the death to whatever it is that you have owned up to. And you say, you know what, I got to move past this energy because this is not going to help me to progress forward. Mercury retrograde is a best times for you to sit with yourself because it's getting you to tap more into your mental realm. It's getting you to see the things that has been holding you back for so long or has been holding you back in the present moment. So that way, when you come up out of Mercury retrograde during that pre-shadow phase, you will know what you need to do. You'll know how to exert yourself. You'll know how to recalibrate yourself. Come back into equilibrium within your being. So that way you can live the best version and be the best version of yourself during this time. Mercury energy is very powerful. Also, during these Mercury retrogrades, I know a lot of people talk about, oh, you know, it's like, oh, it messes up things, they be scared and stuff like that. And this is not anything you should be scared of. Or when any planet go into retrograde, this is should nothing you should be afraid of. But this is a time where you can self-reflect. And in this day and age, a lot of self-reflection needs to happen because a lot of people are experiencing things and sometimes they just put it off to the wayside and they get to a point when it becomes really intense. Now, during these intensities, you have to learn how to navigate through them because if you don't, then this energy is going to continue to be prevalent and it's going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. But when you sit with yourself and you get to know your energy and you invest time into wanting to grow and elevate yourself way beyond who you used to be, you will be able to experience this energy and it will be a lot more smooth sailing. Checking in with yourself is something very important. You will want to do that more often. And this will help you in so many different ways. Other than that, I love y'all. I'm thankful and grateful for y'all. Have an amazing, beautiful, abundant, and prosperous rest of y'all energy cycle.